If you run a home service business and you want more steady calls, this video is for you. We're going to answer the most common questions about Google Maps, Google search ads, lead quality, tracking, pricing, and timelines. Simple language, real expectations, and how we approach this so you get booked jobs, not busy work. Okay, question 1. What should I do first? Google Maps or Google Ads? We get this question a lot. The reality is most local businesses should start with Google Map Basics first because it builds trust and can bring free calls over time. But if you need calls now, then Google search ads can fill the gap while Google Maps improves. So the best setup is usually both. Google Maps for steady long-term visibility, then search ads to get leads quickly. All right, question 2. How fast can I expect results? It depends on your city and your competition. Search ads can generate calls within days if tracking and targeting are set up right, but Google Maps takes a little longer, usually weeks to months, because Google needs proof you're legit and active in the area. The mistake is expecting Google Maps to work like ads. At Map Ranking, we use a timeline that blends both, so you get leads quickly without ignoring the long-term growth. Question 3. How do I know if my leads are actually working? You need tracking that connects calls to real jobs, not just clicks, not just form fills. You want to know which calls were real, which were pricey shoppers, and which turn into book jobs, right? We set up call tracking and lead tracking so you can see what channel is producing revenue. Then we adjust based on data, not guessing. Question 4. Why am I getting bad leads? Bad leads usually come from 3 things. Targeting is too broad, the ad message is too generic, or your landing page and offer are unclear. Another big one is answering speed. If you miss calls or reply late, good leads turn into bad leads. We improve lead quality by tightening keywords and locations and sharpening the message and making sure your call flow is built to win. Question 5. What budget do I need for Google search ads? There is no one number for every market. Some cities are cheaper, some are expensive. A better way to think is this. You need enough budget to get consistent data each week. If the budget is too small, you get random results and you can't properly optimize. So we help you set a budget tied to your job value and your close rate so it stays realistic. Question 6. Should I run Google Guaranteed or Google Search Ads? Local service ads can work great for certain trades, but they are not always stable and they are not available in every category and area. Also, lead quality can vary, so we usually treat LSA as one channel in the mix, not the whole plan. We focus first on owning your visibility across Google Maps and search, and then add in other channels when they make sense. Question 7. Why am I not showing in the map pack even with good reviews? Reviews help, but they are not the only factor. Google looks at relevance, distance, and trust signals. If your categories are off, your services are unclear, your location signals are weak, and competitors are more active, you can get stuck. At Map Ranking, we fix the full map setup, then we run a weekly improvement plan to build stronger local trust signals over time. Question 8. Do I need a website or a landing page for Google Ads? For the most part, in Google Ads, you want to use a landing page instead of a website. A strong landing page makes a big difference in lead quality and conversion. So if you send paid traffic to a weak page, you end up paying more for less quality leads. So we use landing pages that match the customer search intention, then show proof fast and make it easy to call or book. Question 9. How about competitors using spam or fake listings? And this is real in many markets. Some competitors use fake listings and fake names or sketchy tactics. The problem is complaining alone is not going to grow your business. You need a plan that builds your real authority while also cleaning up obvious spams when possible, of course. So we work on spam fighting to report these kind of issues, but the main win is building a stronger, relevant presence that lasts. Question 10. Will you guarantee results or a certain number of calls? If someone guarantees a number without seeing your market, that's a red flag. Real lead gen depends on demand, competition, budget, and your ability to answer and close calls. In map ranking will be direct, will let you know what's realistic, what's not, and what needs to change to improve. Then we track everything so progress is visible. Question 11. What do you need from me to make this work? You need 5 things. First, solid service and capacity. If you can't handle more calls right now, we need to know that marketing only works if the operation can support it. Second, fast response. Calls need to be answered quickly. Forms need replies the same day because speed wins deals. Third, real proof. We'll ask for before and after photos, team photos, truck photos, anything real that shows the quality of your work. This helps your Google business profile and your landing pages convert a lot better. Fourth, clear service details. We need to know exactly what services you want more of, which areas you actually serve, your pricing range, and what makes you different. This helps us write better messaging and target the right searches. Fifth, getting reviews and video testimonials. We'll provide the system, guide the process, but you need to consistently ask happy customers for reviews. That builds trust faster than anything else. Map ranking handles strategy, setup, tracking, and optimization, but growth is a partnership. So the stronger your proof and process, the stronger the results. Question 12. What does a healthy lead gen system look like? A healthy system means you have a steady visibility on Google Maps, consistent lead flow from search ads when you want to scale, tracking that shows what turned into jobs, and a review and follow-up process that keeps building trust. It also means fewer surprise weeks, no perfect weeks, but more predictable ones. We build and maintain that system week by week. Question 13. How do you avoid wasting money on ads? You avoid waste by cutting broad keywords, tightening locations, using negative keywords, and making sure calls are tracked. Then you review weekly. Most wasted spend happens when nobody looks at the data on the campaign or is set and forgotten. That's why we run weekly checks and improvements so the account gets better over time. Question 14. What's the difference between map ranking and a marketing advertising agency? A lot of agencies sell activity, posts, reports, traffic, impressions. We focus on outcomes, calls, book jobs, and clear tracking. So if you want more steady calls and more predictable weeks, subscribe. We post real examples and clear breakdowns. And if you want to know what's realistic in your market, book a strategy call below. We'll tell you straight if it makes sense and what would it take.